It's the year 2019 and you're looking for your first modern day sports car. You're searching the internet, looking at every potential option in your price range, and you come to find out that there's a black Nismo 370Z about an hour away from the house. You end up buying it and are happy as could ever be, but that is not your original dream car. In today's video, I'm bringing you guys along with me into purchasing my original dream car 4 years later. Enjoy.
It's gonna be straight, so let's keep straight. Yeah. So we're running super late to this flight. We're going to San Francisco right now, and it looks like we just made it to the gate. We made it to this thing like right on time. We were on the phone with the lady, and she was like telling us that we had to be here like 40 minutes earlier, and yeah, she lied because we're here, what, 20 minutes early, so yeah, we're fine.
Looks a little scary outside.
It does. Right now we're in San Francisco. It does not look like anything like San Diego. Last flight. Let's get it. So we finally made it to Washington. It's actually my first time and my girl's first time out here.
Actually, I forgot. I was in Washington for a volleyball tournament, but I never really got to like explore. So I mean, yeah. I mean, I've been here.
We'll be here for a little bit, well, a night and whatnot. But yeah, I didn't really tell you why. We're out here to basically buy a car. So right now we're gonna Uber to the hotel, and in the morning we're gonna meet the guy with the car. I don't know when I'm gonna show you guys what car it is, but it's a car I've owned before, but just better. I hope that's probably too good of a hint. But yeah, if you guys know what it is by now, early in the video, leave a comment down below. I'm super excited. This is like a sporadic type of trip that me and my girl decided to do and book this flight last minute. I'm glad everything is going as planned. But we have a very, very long drive home. But again, I'll catch this up back tomorrow. See you guys in the morning. Yo, what's up guys? I don't want to make this too long because I don't want to show where this guy lives, but we flew out to Washington and I told you guys I was picking up a car. This is actually the car. It's a Nismo 350Z. It's a 2008 clean title Z, bro. I am so stoked. And yeah, this thing is crazy, man. Cannot wait to see this thing right next to the 2JZ Nismo 370. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of speechless right now. What do you guys think? It needs a little bit of stuff, but I'm super happy. I'll show you guys obviously more when I get home, but I don't want to show the guy's house or anything like that. We're on the way back home. I don't know if you guys will be able to capture that, but bro, there's a mountain out there that looks like a freaking painting. It looks like something like a Japanese painting, bro. Like when you're watching like anime or something, you know how like there's mountains in the background? Let me see if I can get a little closer to show you guys, because bro, that thing looks so sick. All right, so we're a little bit closer, but try to see if I can zoom in on this smaller camera, bro. Dude, that mountain out there looks so surreal. It literally looks fake. Terrible roads out here in Washington, but yeah, look at that, bro. That looks crazy. There's no way that's real. All right guys, so we stopped at a Shell gas station. We are in Southernton, Oregon, it looks like, and you guys can see the car back there. But I didn't know this. Apparently you don't pump your own gas in Oregon, in the state of Oregon. I guess it's like against the law for whatever reason. So I didn't know that. From California, we don't do that. We pump our own gas. But I guess the guy was telling me that the reason why they do that is just to like keep jobs and stuff like that available at gas stations, which is like a really smart thing to do. So dang, shout out to Oregon, man. That's player for sure. So we're about like 6 hours in. How do you feel?
I feel my eardrums doing do.
Yeah, obviously this car is really loud, so it's kind of crazy. But dang, dude, I cannot believe we like literally flew up from California all the way up to Washington to buy this car, and then we're driving it back down. That's absolutely
road trip.
Yeah, that's crazy. But all right, I just want to catch you guys up on that. Yeah, shout out to Oregon again, man. That's crazy. Also, another side note, I didn't know that there was any other gas than 91. Oregon, Washington, they all have 92 gas. That's crazy. Right, so We are finally back in California and we are at a Chevron. This is going to be the last gas station stop before our arrival at the house. So I will pick this back up when we get home. I hope you guys are enjoying the content so far, and let me know if you guessed this car, because if you know me, I feel like this is pretty obvious, but I don't know. I mean, yeah, just let me know in the comments down below. But I'm super stoked to have this this car now. What is going on, guys? Z85 Jew. We are back in the same video, and right now I am home now. We drove this car from Seattle, Washington, actually a little bit above Seattle, Washington, all the way down to San Diego, California. That's a 19-hour drive. So crazy drive, but it made it. The car made it. It is here in the garage right here. I don't really want to show you too much of the car just because the car is filthy, bro. Like, you just for instance, like, you can see that, you know, I drove this car like 1,000 miles, so the car is completely dirty. But I will give you guys a little bit of a rundown of like what this car has as far as parts on it, because it's not fully stock. There are a few things that are done to the car, but yeah, I just want to go and give you a rundown so that way we know what the slate is. It's not a clean slate as far as like mods, you know, there are a few things done, but I just want to go ahead and lay that out. So now on with this build on my channel, you know, you guys will see what I do to this car. So let's get started. On a side note, you can tell I cut my beard, right? So I cut my beard off and I don't have a shaver anymore to like shave down hair. I know, super random, but I don't have a shaver anymore. And I was trying to like trim my beard right here down, and you guys can probably see that I kind of messed up, kind of nicked myself, right? Not like cut myself, but just cut the hair down. So disregard that. But yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there because I just forgot that happened, and you guys are probably like looking at that first clip like, what the heck did this guy just do? So that's what happened. Anyways, let's go ahead and open up the garage and let me walk to the back here. So for starters, what is this car? I said it previously, but this is a 2008 Nissan 350Z Nismo. You have to make sure you say that Nismo because you paid for that, and I most certainly did pay for that. So yes, this is a 2008 Nissan 350Z Nismo. For the most part, it is fairly stock. Engine-wise, there's not really a lot going on up there. The only thing up front that it has is just a Mishimoto radiator. But other than that, everything is pretty much stock up there, and actually K&N intakes. Sorry, I do have that. Everything else, stock wheels. I do have a build sheet, so let me get this out here. So for the build, I'm just gonna read you off from what I have on my phone. We do have an engine swap. It is another HR in it. It is a 40,000 mile HR that was swapped into it. The oil gallery gaskets are done, the water pump, all the seals are brand new. The car does have a fresh paint job as well. You guys probably see that the paint is kind of bussin' as opposed to this one, but yeah, so it does have a fresh paint job, which was done 6 months ago. The car was dyno tuned. I forgot what he said, it's not on here, but he said it was dyno tuned at 135,000 on the odometer. I forgot what it made, but yeah, it is dyno tuned. So that's kind of that. Clutch setup, we have an Exity stage 2 clutch, which is actually pretty aggressive. We also have an Exity lightweight flywheel, a Z-Speed CSC, a Tilton master cylinder with all steel braided lines. So that's everything for pretty much the clutch, transmission, all of that stuff down there. Exhaust wise though, you guys probably, I don't know, I don't think I even gave you guys a sound clip. Maybe I'll do that in the next video, but you guys can see that it does have a exhaust down there. No, it is not a Tomei, so obviously that will not do for us, but there is an exhaust down there and it doesn't sound that bad. So what it has, it actually has a Motordyne ARP pipes, it has Motordyne wide pipe, and then it has a titanium AJD Panther exhaust. I guess it's like a custom made exhaust. I don't know anything about it. That may be something that's pretty relevant in the VQ community. Obviously I don't have a VQ, we have a 2JZ in that, and when I did have my VQ, I didn't really look at anything other than like tomes and stuff like that. So I don't know, that may be something that I'm just not aware about. But that is what that has for exhaust. Suspension, we have an OS Geiken 1.5 way LSD, so that is very nice piece. White line differential bushings, SPL lower control arm bushings, and PBM rear camber arms. So that is everything that it has for the suspension, and I think that kind of ties up everything that this car has. Again, as I mentioned, the car doesn't really have too many mods. There are some things that we have to fix, and if you probably noticed it earlier in the video, the mirror on this side is not there. He did give me the mirror. It's on the inside here, and on this side the mirror is fine. But on the other side, yeah, I guess he said when they painted the car, the guy just had issues putting it back on, so that's why it's not there. But yeah, so it does have that. There are a few flaws that I need to fix. Kind of like the bumper is sagging a little bit on the driver's side, so you can see how big the gap is right here, as opposed to going on this side where it's flush. So I need to adjust that. I'm new to this car, so I'm gonna have to figure out like how to remove the bumper per se and to install it correctly. So I need to tighten it on that side. The side skirt, the passenger side skirt on this side is kind of popped out because there's 2 tabs down there that are broken actually on the side skirt. So what I could do, I just need to buy 2 tabs for that, put it on the side skirt, and then pop that in, so that way this can just stay in fully. So that, what else? I think really that's pretty much it. Probably do a rear wiper delete, and remove all these stickers. You guys know me. I mean, you see my car. I don't have any stickers on this car at all. So I'm just not really a fan of stickers. So I think later today when I wash this car, I'm gonna go ahead and just unfortunately take off this, that, whatever this is down there, and that over there. I think this is for the exhaust. Yeah, I want to say that's for the exhaust. But yeah, take all that stuff off, have a clean slate, and I think we'll be in good standing. But let me know what you guys think about this purchase, man. Was this a pretty cool decision? I mean, this was my original dream car. For those who don't know, when I was getting the 370 or looking for a Z per se, I was actually looking for a 350Z Nismo. But at the time, I couldn't find any that were A, clean title. The car was either beat up or damaged or something like that, or just something was wrong with the situation to where it just didn't make sense. And they were, not to mention that these are, I'm not gonna say overpriced, but they are expensive for what they are, but they are pretty rare. They only made them for 2 years, 2007 and 2008. This one is a 2008, but yeah, so before, when I was trying to get one, I could not find one, so I was like, you know what, F it, let's look for a 370. But the only way I'll get a 370 if it's a Nismo, and that is how we came up on this one. But honestly, if I'm being honest, I wouldn't change anything about my situation on how I acquired this black car. And the reason why I say that is because I learned so much with the VQ by, you know, doing all the all motor stuff, then boosting it, and then now we 2J swapped it. So for those who are maybe new to the channel, we no longer have a VQ in this one right here. So this one is kind of more of the full send one. It still is a street car, you know, there's no roll cage or anything like that inside. You know, it is going to be drivable on the street. It just won't have AC for right now. But yeah, this one is definitely the more race car version of the two. But I have a lot of plans for this one, and I'm actually just super hyped and happy that I have a 350 Nismo. I'm happy that I got in, because these cars are expensive. That's all I'll say. I also forgot to mention that we do have a quick release with the, I don't even know what you would call these things, but it basically like relocates your cruise control and like your volume buttons. So we have that. Obviously this comes off since it is a quick release, so that is done. Do have like little carbon bits up here for the dash and for the center console here. So we have this carbon piece, doesn't look too bad. And then we also have one more there and a Mishimoto shift knob. But for those who are wondering, this number is 11104, so 1104. And yeah, man, I love these seats too, bro. I've always wanted these seats, obviously just because they came in the Nismo. And yeah, super cool. This panel right here is just notorious for like fading and just being scratched away, as you can see right there, and kind of underneath. So I think it looks like he wrapped it, or he did something. He wrapped it or did something like that. I'm not sure. It doesn't look too bad, but it doesn't match the carbon that's over there. So I think at one point I'll take this off and either try to like source a new one or like repaint it just so it's black. But the other side, however, is actually fine. You know, there's not really a bunch of scratches. You can see a little bit from like wear and tear, but not nearly as bad as probably this one is. They're always, I don't know why, but they're always horrible. Just Nissan didn't do the best job as far as that. Yeah, you can actually get a better idea right here of the door handle, you know, from like trying to open the door and all that, just scratching it. So yeah, it happens. But yeah, man, super stoked on this car. Again, let me know what you guys think. Yeah, but with that being said, I think that's gonna conclude today's video, man. If you guys did enjoy, please drop a like on this video. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next one when I maybe reveal some mods that I have for this 350, or maybe give you guys some sound clips. I'm not too sure yet. It's kind of all in the air. But again, drop me a like. Follow my Instagram if you guys don't already, because I post a lot of stuff, kind of sneak peek before on there as opposed to YouTube. So yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.